All right.
Welcome to the What Were We Saying podcast
There you
with
go.
the co-host. I'm Brady.
And I'm August. And
Took
welcome
over
back to
there.
another episode. What episode is this? Episode 4?
69.
Yeah. Yeah. Episode 4 slash 69.
Yeah.
What have you been up to?
Not much. Just trying to think, what have I been up to? I was dog sitting for a while. Work's been pretty busy.
Yeah.
I haven't really been up too much this weekend. Just my usual Friday bowling.
Yeah. Pull that 300 yet?
No, I bowled pretty bad Friday,
Did
but
you?
yeah, we went out afterwards to a little pizza joint, got some drinks. That was pretty nice.
Yeah. Um, did you stayed at the house when you were dog sitting?
Yeah,
Hmm. And it
yeah,
was the house that you guys bought?
yeah,
Damn. How was
yeah.
that?
It was fine. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah. Other than that, just been playing a lot of Tekken, trying to navigate through all the season 2 changes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been there's the community is in shambles right now. Um,
Why?
because it, like people don't like the new season,
Hmm.
and they really, really don't like it. There's like a boycotting website.
No kidding.
Yeah, like 2,000 people are in there, just like boycotting Tekken. We don't want
For
to play Tekken anymore.
what was the specific change that?
They just gave all the characters more moves,
Hmm.
and the dev said that they were going to address a more focus on defense rather than like rush down offense, and it just didn't happen. They buffed a few defensive options, but it's still really just rush down offense. And a lot of the new characters changes are just like kind of cheap. But
Yeah.
so people are pissed, dude. Like everybody is pissed. And I'm not really at all. I just like I'm confident the devs will fix the game. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm hoping that it doesn't die out because I like it so much. But
I don't, the way you talk about the game, there's no way that that'll die out. I mean, especially if they're on Tekken 8. Like
yeah,
they seem like they have a big enough following where if there are concerns, they will address them.
yeah.
Which is
Hopefully they
how
fixed it.
yeah, which is how games should be.
Hmm.
Um Speaking of games, I tried to play one round of Apex the other day when I was testing out the streaming.
Hmm.
Bro, I suck
Got
at
destroyed.
playing. Yeah, like I don't know what it is, dude. And I'm sure it's just because I haven't played in 5 years, but
Hmm.
I feel like I can't. I have like no mobility. Like I can't. I don't even know how to play the guy.
Yeah, I
So
mean, first person FPS shooters are also super tough. Like you might want to look into some other type of games,
yeah, but
some more chill games.
yeah, but I mean, dude, Call of Duty back in the day when Black Ops 3 came out and they had what'd they call it? Not the jetpacks, but was it kind of the jetpacks?
Hmm.
Like that
Yeah,
mobility, that was so like such fast gameplay.
yeah.
And I was pretty damn good at Black Ops 3. Like so I don't know. It's probably just getting back into it is all it's gonna
Yeah, just got to
take.
get the rust off.
Yeah. But when we do stream, I I kind of want to play Call of Duty again.
For dance just came back.
I saw that. That's what kind of
Yeah.
got me thinking about it. I don't know if you're really a Call of Duty guy anymore, but
I'd play it.
yeah,
I'll play any game, man.
I think battle royale games would be good for, and you said the co-op would be good too for us. Um, but it would be essentially this layout, except we're just gaming at the same time. You
Yeah,
know
that
what I
would be
mean?
sweet. Yeah.
Um,
What were we saying?
what do you mean?
Oh, just lost track for a bit there.
Oh, oh, you know what it is? It's this mic. Um, I got to get a new adapter thing. But um, so Jarek wants to come on the podcast, huh?
Hell yeah. Yep.
How did you send it
He
to
would
him
be
or how
great
did
too.
he?
Nah, Butchie found it. Butchie
Well, I
found the
sent it.
podcast.
Yeah, I sent it to Butchie because
Yeah.
he found a clip of us on one of my TikTok videos and he commented and said, "Where do I find the podcast?" And so he must
Hey,
have obviously told Jarek. That would be
Butchie, if
sick,
you're
dude.
listening, what up, bro?
What up, bud?
Thanks for tuning into the
Um,
What Were You Saying podcast.
yeah,
What
I
were we
think
saying? It's kind of tough to say sometimes.
what were we saying?
It's an
Yeah.
alliteration. What were we saying? What were we saying?
WWWSP. It's kind of like the World Series of Poker. Um,
What's going on with you? What you been up to?
well, currently nursing a minor hangover,
Hmm.
which is a first in a while, but it's not as bad as a couple times ago. Um, but we had a
You,
wedding yesterday down
mhm.
in Destin, Florida. One of Cassidy's coworkers. Um, it was small, it's like maybe 100 people. Um, but yeah, I mean, we just tore it up till about 10 o'clock, and then we had to get up because Cassidy had to go to work today. And it's just like that hangover that like looms over you all day. I'm not bedridden like I normally would be, but I got like a headache and I'm tired and I don't want to do
Mm-hmm.
anything.
The was it open bar?
Yeah,
Nice.
I was just drinking Bud Lights all night.
Hell
I had
yeah.
like 12 Bud Lights.
It's the best.
Yeah. Um, and then I had to go do work at that guy's house, Peter. I've told you about him before. That guy that I travel with.
Hmm.
And I had to clean his pool filter. And then he needed a sprinkler system fixed. And dude, like the only way that you can fix a sprinkler is when it's running. And so, and he has the ones that are all around your yard that's like set up on a system.
Hmm.
And so I'm like sitting trying to dial in this sprinkler, and all the other sprinklers are just like, I'm just getting smoked by sprinklers. Um, so that just added to the classic Sunday
Yeah.
hangover. But that's it for
Do you
me.
get it?
Works
Do you get it
good.
fixed?
Yeah, I got
Get
it
the
fixed.
good job.
Yeah, as best I could at least. It definitely needs to be replaced. I think it's got some broken parts, but we
Hmm.
can address that down the road.
You'll
But
figure it
that's
out.
it. Works good. I'm coming home at the end of April. I don't know if I told you that. I'm gonna
No.
try and come home from the 25th to the 28th.
Hmm.
So we'll have to get together then. And
Absolutely.
then, um, and then your mom texted me, and you guys are coming down here in the fall,
Yeah.
either September or
Uh,
October.
yeah, we haven't picked a date yet, but we are flying down there.
Yeah, I think probably September is going to be better because I have to go to a wedding in Grand Forks in October.
Hmm.
Um, but we'll see.
Sounds good, man.
So this is what I'm thinking, topic wise. And let me pull it up. It's kind of the productivity myth, um, but the hustle culture more specifically. And I remember we talked about what was that like winter era? What's that term again?
The
Like
winter arc.
the winter arc.
Yeah.
It's weird because like as a man, you want to be like the best that you can possibly be, but how do you do it without being toxic, you know?
Yeah.
Like you want
What
to
do you
get
mean
to
by
the
that?
gym, you want to get to the gym, you want to better yourself, but how do you go about it without just like how do you say it? Not like making time for yourself, but like overdoing it.
Hmm.
Because when you watch those videos or you listen to the guys that are talking about the winter arc, they're like, you got to wake up at 3. You got to be willing to not sleep. You have to be willing to not talk to anybody. It's like, what do you mean? You know?
Hmm.
So, and obviously we can only speak for the men side of it, but like, where's the threshold or where's the fine line of being toxic productivity and just like being that man that you want to be? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's an interesting topic for sure. I think that
I mean, do you think you have to wake up at 3 a.m. to be the best self?
no, not 3 a.m. I think there is something in waking up early and getting after it. Um, but yeah, I think there's also another thing, just being like all right with how you are now, like
Right.
everybody wants like huge muscles and a six pack and shit, and they want to make millions, but sometimes you just have to like kind of take an inventory of the stuff that you do have now, and
Yeah,
you know what
appreciate
I
what you
mean?
have. Like, and
Yeah,
when you see, like, I get
because you
highly,
might you might miss it. You might miss it. You might be so caught up in this grind culture that you never take a moment to reap the benefits of what you're doing,
right,
you
and
know?
what you have isn't
Yeah.
really all that bad.
Yeah, did you see that video of the morning routine guy?
I'm
It
not
like
sure.
it went around. It was this like huge like rich guy, and he was posting about his morning routine, and it's just like a meme now. You have to watch it, but he basically like gets up and um the first like one of the first things he does, he just has this big bowl of water and he just
Hmm.
dumps his face in the water. Well,
Is he
first it's like,
serious?
yeah, he's dead. This is my morning routine, and
Mm.
there's like a bowl of ice, and then he has this bottled water, and he's just filling up this bowl of ice, and then he just dumps his face into the ice to the water, and then he just does all these super odd things, and it's like 3 o'clock in the morning or 4 a.m. and
Yeah.
people are roasting him for it, but I think I mean, whatever works for you, but that's definitely like the hustle culture, like just get up and grind every day, no
Yeah.
days off,
Right.
yeah,
And that's, I mean, that's
no jacking off. Like what?
what?
What were you saying?
Yeah, you missed me. Um, but like like some of that's got to be just specifically for show, right? Like that's, and it's going back to lifting heavy weights, getting a six pack, being a millionaire, and getting all that done by the time you're 30 years old. Like the handful of people that do have that are like the 0.01%.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it's yes, you're motivated by all these crazy individuals that are what show being successful, but it's like it's almost not even feasible. Like the chances of you getting into that 0.01% is impossible, you know?
Yeah,
So it's like
yeah,
you need to, like you were saying, you need to reflect on what you have. Like,
yeah.
don't try and be that 3 a.m. bench 315, squat 450, you know,
Hmm.
put your face in an ice bowl. Like, if that
Hmm.
doesn't work for you, don't get hell bent on doing everything that that guy's doing. And maybe it is like, maybe that's what works for that guy, but that doesn't mean that it's going to work for you.
Yeah, I was talking to my roommate Elias, and I was just telling him uh, like shit, man. Like all my friends are getting married and having kids and stuff, and like I have to tell myself that this is my own little life here, and he's like, yeah, comparison is the thief of joy, and it's a no,
100%, dude.
it's a known quote, but you think about it, and it's so true. And all of the like jacked rich dudes on whatever YouTube and TikTok and stuff, like of course I want to look like that and have like I'd rather look like I think I more get caught up with comparing like their their physique and their like figure more than the money because
Yeah.
I don't value money that much, but I'm just like straight up I'll say I'm jealous of how fucking jacked they are.
Yeah.
And and it's just like you can't compare. And
Right.
they do it for a living. They go out and make videos of them, getting jacked. Like that's what they do.
Right.
So if I didn't have a full-time job and I could make videos of myself battering myself, like
Yeah.
it's crazy, man, how they make so much money and all they're doing is stuff for them pretty much. Like it's crazy. Like they
Hmm.
it's no service to the world in any way besides entertainment and maybe some information on lifting and diet and stuff, but they're literally just going out and like battering themselves and getting paid thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for it,
Yeah.
which is crazy. Like good for them, and it makes sense because people want to see that. People want to see people out there, going to the gym, eating healthy, getting ripped, you know.
Yeah, because it does motive. I mean, it motivates me to a certain degree,
Yeah,
but
there's definitely some motivation there.
there's definitely times where you catch yourself, like you said, comparing yourself,
Hmm.
and I do that a lot with. I mean, when I was in college and I was really into lifting, like almost to a toxic level, where it's like you'd be skipping class or not doing homework because you had to get that lift in. I wanted to be like um, Christian Guzman, the guy of Alpha Elite, and he
Hmm.
had like this luxury lifestyle of owning a gym, being jacked, like having a company, driving Lamborghinis and stuff like that. And like at that time, I was comparing myself to him. And then it's now that I'm making like those other videos, like the good day videos, there's other people out there where I'm like, man, like they have 200,000 followers. And so now it's not so much physique or money, it's they've got 200,000 followers. Like, what am I doing wrong?
Hmm.
And when I find myself comparing myself to them, or like me trying to, in a way, like I find inspiration from other creators, but every now and again, I'll catch myself like almost copying them.
Hmm.
And after I edit the video and I watch it, it's just, I can tell it's not my video. Like, because I was like picking little pieces out, and I don't do it so much anymore. This was like before I was kind of doing the good day videos. Um, but it's weird how you do envy and compare yourself to people. And I notice when I do it, like a serious decline in creativity, and you just like don't feel good about
Hmm.
yourself when you're comparing, I guess.
No, you're totally right. And I think there is something there with um like not so much copying exactly, but there is like trendy things to do that'll
Right.
grab people's attention. And there's some overlap in content for sure, but the thing that separates you from a lot of creators is you have your little unique touch to it.
Yeah.
And it's not just copy and paste, or it's not what some creators are doing, which we've talked about, is when they got their little face at the bottom of the screen and they're uploading
Yeah. Listen to this guy. Yeah.
200,000 likes. It's like, what?
Right.
But
And those guys are literally getting paid to do that.
yeah, it's crazy, man. They just figured out the algorithm or something. But I mean, there's nothing there. There's no, they can't get that much. They can't feel good about really doing that.
Yeah, I guess you don't know though. I mean, maybe
I think
they're
it doesn't help it's not a long run thing. Like it's not sustainable
right.
because eventually people are just going to be like, all right, this, you know, a couple, like they're just going to be, if he has any followers, they're just going to be like, all right, well, this guy just posts other people's thing over and over again. Like, I'm not going to follow this guy for long.
Right. And that's true because you will catch yourself every once in a while watching one of those videos. You'd be like, and it's not so much the ones that I catch myself watching are like the ones reacting to singers or like
Mm.
singers' voices. But I'm never gonna, I know exactly if I go to his page, it's gonna be the same thing. He's just gonna be reacting to um, other singers. And that's not an account personally where one, I want to follow, or two, watch every day.
uh,
Like there's a guy called named Tim Chusino, and he's like this 42-year-old, um, just left corporate America, and he makes kind of like daily vlogs. And I can watch his every single day. I can rewatch his old videos every single day because it's like his own unique thing. It's him, it's his voiceover. It's kind of like what I do. Um, and like that's the when I think of the creative world, like that's the epitome or like that's the center is at least one side of it. Like the vlogging part of the creative world is like that. You're you're showing your day. It's your day. It's your content. It's not copied. That's in my eyes the epitome of daily vlog creativeness, if that makes sense.
yeah, it totally does. And it has longer lifespan too, like that type of content,
Yeah,
you know,
you can
it's,
do that every day or every
mhm.
other day or whatever it is.
Yeah. So going back to the motivational guys, who would be like your top, who's like one of your favorite motivational kind of grindy content creator, if you had one?
T- Tim Chusino, for sure. Um, he does it every day. Um, Casey Neistat was a big one. He doesn't really create content anymore. Just every once in a while he will. Peter McKinnon, who still makes videos. These were like the big YouTubers back when like I got into photography and stuff. These were the guys that were the camera guys, the video guys, the daily vlog guys. Um, so those three for sure. Um, and then there's a few others. I don't even know what his name is. It's like Wakomo or something. It's like this goofy guy that graduated Yale and he just makes creative videos.
Hmm. Sure.
And I can watch him over and over again. And when I watch them, they just inspire me to make my own stuff.
What about like what we were talking about, like a lifter, get up and grind type guy? You any of those guys you like?
Um, I like, see, with those things, I'm more of like the highlight reel guy. Like, is it Alex Hermosi?
It sounds
Something.
familiar.
I think it's Alex Hermosi. Um, he's like a big, get up, do your shit, don't listen to anybody else. Like it's you pretty much are at a battle with yourself every single day, but like once you get through that threshold, you're like smooth sailing after that. So I like him. I always just watch those 10-minute or listen to those 10-minute motivational videos.
Joey
And
Diaz.
yeah, exactly. Like those ones,
Yeah,
like
Joey Diaz is the man.
Matthew McConaughey is a big
Hmm.
inspiration. He just has this outlook on life that is unmatched, dude. I don't even know what it is. He
Yeah,
just,
he's a guy's guy for sure. I
yeah,
love that guy.
he just goes with the flow.
Hmm.
I don't know. What about you for the motivation people? Do you watch or listen to any of them?
I used to watch a lot of Sam Sulek when I was
Oh
lifting
yeah.
a lot, and I liked how he was a lot of the a lot of the how do I say it? Like the flashiness. There wasn't as much of the flashiness and forced comedy and
Hmm.
rage, and it was just I really enjoyed like his car talks, you'd call it, where he would just drive to the gym and he would
Right.
talk for like 15 minutes and he would just always say some real shit, like pretty much get off your ass and do it type shit. But he also has like an outlook on life that I like a lot. Like he doesn't seems like he's really stress free about
Hmm.
because he's got haters and stuff. Like people, obviously he's probably in and out of steroid cycles and he's got people mad at him for that and you know
Yeah. But that's just part of
people
the world.
criticizing him and his form, and I like that he just takes that and just brushes it right off the shoulder. Like
Hmm.
it seems like nothing bothers him, and so him for sure I like a lot. I like Bradley Martin more because
Yeah.
I think he's funny at times, and he's more into like the creator world. Like he has like you'll see him with a lot of more popular people.
Yeah, I remember
Um,
I watched him for a while.
Chris Bumstead,
Yeah, big one too.
he just won the what's it
Mr.
called?
Olympia.
Yeah,
And he retired. He's done.
he retired after. Yeah, he's sick too.
Yeah.
He's got a crazy physique,
Yeah.
like Hercules physique.
Dude, can you like I don't know, even like when I'm at my biggest, I'm like, wow, I'm kind of big right now. Those dudes are three times your size.
Yeah, yeah.
And like complete like their legs are your legs pushed together.
Hmm.
Insane. But yeah, I do like that Tom Sulik guy because the couple
Sam Sulek.
videos that
Yeah.
I watched, Sam Sulik, um, because every video was just like raw, unedited.
Hmm.
It seemed like
Yeah.
there's no, I don't, I mean, does he even have music in it?
No,
Sometimes it's
no,
just
that's what I'm
like,
saying. It's not flashy at all. Like it's just like a silent gym, and he's just like grunting and working so
Yeah.
hard. Like the amount that he pushes himself is crazy too. Like I don't know
Just
where
beats
he gets
himself
that
up.
drive. Like I'm sure steroids helps a lot, but
Hmm.
even with steroids, it's like holy shit, dude. Like you're gonna explode. So I got a lot of
Yeah.
respect for Sam.
Yeah. He's doing it.
And he's not like shove it down your throat type content too. Like and he a lot of times says this is what works for me. Like, you know, it's not like one sided or he's not pushing some product either. You know, a lot
Yeah.
of these guys are pushing products and trying to make money off something or it just seems like he just does he has his opinions on things, but he's not gonna like shove it down your throat, that's what I like about him.
Right. It's kind of a take it or leave it kind
Yeah,
of thing. Like if you like it, you like it. If you
yeah,
don't, I don't give a shit. Like,
yeah. And other creators I like XQC, some Tekken creators like Main Man Sui. Um, what other Tekken creators do I like? Um, Buff guy.
buff
He's
guy.
he's like a 35-year-old just Tekken vet, and he's this bald, like just big buff guy that plays Kazuya, the same character that I play.
Hmm.
So I like watching him, and I'm trying to think of what other creators I like. Like most of them are all gaming. I feel like,
Yeah.
and comedy. I love
Oh
comedy.
my
I mean,
God. Yeah, it's a whole different
yeah,
genre, dude. Like
that's right.
that Theo Von clip the other day was so funny. DNA roulette.
Oh my god.
And I love how he was like, when he said it, he's like, I found out it was my first cousin. And he goes, oh man. Like,
Dude,
it's
there's
so
nobody like him.
no. Yeah, he can he's not even playing a role, dude. It's just him.
It really
That's the
is. Like
thing. And I
you hear
that's
a
what
comedian. Go ahead.
that's just like what comedy is though, dude. Those guys, that's just all raw. That's just them.
Yeah,
Comedy is
a lot of comedians that will go tour with him and stuff say he's that exact way, like with no cameras or
yeah,
anything filming. He just acts that crazy,
yeah, that is
just being with
crazy.
his boys, which is really funny.
Yeah. Dude, this fruit fly.
Get it? Oh, dang!
I got that on my middle finger. Clip it,
Clapped
baby.
and hit the dip. Clip
Clip
that.
that.
That fly had no chance.
Yeah.
You're
Well, I
fast,
think
man.
yeah, thank you. What can I say? Um
Wow, where'd you learn that?
um on the sticks, the video game sticks.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Well, to circle back around on this topic, because I feel like we started out by saying it's a little toxic to do all that stuff, but like in a way, and I think the big picture is you just got to do what works for you because I do like waking up at 4:05 a.m. and I do like, I if my day is this long, I fill it up. Like it's completely full. And then when I go to bed at night, it's as soon as I lay
Yeah.
down.
What time do you sleep at? What time are you dreaming?
9, 9
Wow,
p.m.
that's
Yeah.
crazy to me. See, I
So,
gotta get on. That's one thing that I need to change about my lifestyle is because I do enjoy like staying up late and just watching YouTube or playing video games,
yeah.
but you just miss so much. There, like I still get up at 6 o'clock and go to work or something, six
Hmm.
thirty, but there's something there that I feel like if I went to sleep earlier and got up earlier and worked out and stuff, like I feel like my mindset would change quite a bit.
Changed mine. A
Yeah.
lot, dude. But I mean, like we just said, you got to do what works for you.
Yeah. But so where's your garbage time in your day? Or are you just completely full? Like, do you have time where you're like, okay, I have like an hour and a half where I have nothing to do. I'm just
Well,
gonna like doom scroll or I'm gonna sit on the couch and ponder,
yeah. So it's like
meditate.
four, 4 to 6:30. It's I wake up and I edit the video that I'm going to post for the day. Every day, it's just taking yesterday's clips and turning it into today's video, and then go to work, come home, and either go work out or go for a run. And then Cassidy gets home 6:30. I make dinner, and then from 7:30 to 9, we just watch TV and
Hmm.
talk, and then I go to bed. That's
That
my whole
sounds
day.
nice.
That's my whole day
Yeah.
every day from Monday through Friday. Yeah. We got a minute left, so
Wrap up.
wrap it up. What do you got going on this week? Anything?
I'm down south for work.
Yeah,
Um, so that should be fun. And the rest of the week, nothing planned, I don't think.
good.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's gonna
I'm
be a good
just
week.
I got we're starting kind of a new job at work. It's been going well. Um Other than that, I'm just gonna keep waking up at 4:05 and doing my thing Monday through Friday.
Yeah. Dunk your head in some water.
Yeah, I'll get some ice cubes going. I'll make sure to put
Yeah.
that in one of these clips sometime.
Hmm.
All
All
right,
right.
Brady McMinn. I
We
will
will see you
text
next
you.
time.
Yeah, maybe next time we'll get some video games going.
Yeah, we'll see you, listeners. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, make sure to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Bye, Brady.
Peace.